Okay guys, I wanted to do a quick video here. I've been needing some batteries for my boat. I've been looking into the idea of running an air conditioner off of the boat batteries. Now, doing so with lead acid batteries doesn't make a lot of sense just because of the weight. Not only that, the room. I have a 28-foot bayliner. It currently has 3 of the Group 27 batteries. I was looking for them. They're over there somewhere. So what I did is I bought these battery cases here. They're on eBay. They're about 20 bucks each. This is for a Group 27 through 31. I actually did quite a bit of research to find the right battery box they would fit in. They fit in these. What these cells are 150 amp hour cells, 3.2 volts each. Let me pull one out here for you. Oops, wrong side. 3.2 volt, 150 amp hour cells. These are the prismatic cells from AliExpress. So we have 8 here in each pack, 8 cells in each pack here. So each battery it's going to be 300 amp hours, okay? And I weighed these. So with the BMS and all the wiring installed here, in this box is 55 pounds, okay? I weighed the Group 27 battery. The one that came out is 45 pounds. So yes, they're 10 more pounds. The battery that came out, the Group 37 or 27, sorry, is a 80 amp hour battery. But since it's lead acid, you're only supposed to drain down to 50%. Okay, so this is a true capacity 300 amp hour battery in a slightly larger footprint. The Group 27 probably stops, somewhere in here. So it is a little bit bigger in size, and it is a little more heavier, but the capacity way greater. Not only that, so we have these cells here. There's one battery here, 300 amp hours. Another battery here, 300 amp hours. And I'm in the process of installing these, or building these, sorry. I actually have a third one that's already in the boat. I want to test it out. I ran it on the air conditioner. It's a 12,000 BTU air conditioner. I ran it for quite some time, and I really didn't see the capacity drop. So it's got quite a bit of storage capacity. I'm actually wondering, I'm actually thinking I might not need the full 900 amp hours. Maybe I'll just run 2 batteries and I'll see how it goes. So 600 amp hours, we just do day trips. So if the air is running half the time, with 2 of these batteries, 600 amp hours, we might be able to get, 8 hours, something like that. So on a fishing trip or just a day cruising, it's quite a bit of time. So, also, I can show you the BMSs here I used. These are 200 amp hour BMSs. Oh, I'll leave that one in there. So these are also eBay or AliExpress specials. If you look at here, the configuration. So these right here are 200 amp hours. Okay. Now I'm cheap. Okay. When I bought these, they were $44 each. The ones I really wanted are the 300 amp hours. Okay, it's basically 100 amp hour boards. See, you got a board here, 100 amp hour, 100 amp hour. A couple leads on each one. They're 10 gauge leads. There's 4 of them. So what I've been doing is crimping them. These 4 10 gauge wires, I believe, seem to make a 4 gauge wire. Fits the 4 gauge terminal quite well. Crimp that on there. So that's what I've been doing. 200 amps. I think for like starting the boat, I already started the boat on one of these batteries, so it's 200 amp hour or 200 amp continuous power BMS. I started the boat with it. I think the rating on this 200 amp hour is, or 200 amp is around starting power is like 900 amps. So, and I guesstimate the boat. It's a 7.4 liter. Big block. I think it probably pulls around 450 amps when I start it. The batteries are good for something like 450 amps because they're paired up. Each cell is doubled up, so for starting, instantaneous power, these two cells parallel together. So each pack, I think they're good for 450 amps for 30 seconds, so more than enough to start the boat off one battery, even though I'll be using at least two of these battery packs in the boat. I do have the third one, like I said. So so these cells here, each battery pack, so 20 bucks for the case. 8 cells is about 800 bucks. The BMS I paid 45. I was kind of upset a couple weeks later they had the one I wanted, the 300 amp one, because this is a 300 amp hour battery. Would have been nice to have the 300 amp hour BMS to go with it. At the time, the 300 amp hour BMS was 100 bucks, and it was too cheap to buy it. A couple weeks later, they went on sale for 65 bucks. AliExpress, that's where I seen them on. And that's 3 of these boards, 65 bucks. For that, I would have bought it. I paid 45 for that. And these are down now, probably, I don't know, 30 bucks now with the 200 amp hours. But this is fine for me. So I just wanted to give a quick overview of what I was doing. I put a lot of time and thought into this before I pulled the trigger, especially to spend just on the batteries $800, $1,600, and the third one $2,400 on cells. You know, it's been a long winter. I had lots of time to think about it. Too much time, obviously. But so yeah, I got the one battery in the boat. Seems to be working well. I'm going to put at least one more in there, and then the third one, you know, we'll see how it goes. If we have some real long summer days we're out in the boat, maybe I'll add it. My only concern is adding extra weight. It's a 97 Bayliner 2855. Single engine, doesn't have twin engines, so it's a little weight sensitive. So we'll see how that goes. So I'll talk to you guys later. See ya.